Okay guys, welcome back to another video. It is the long-awaited Q&A we promised you ages ago and never did.
How long has it been? Has it been like
2 months?
2 months? Oh my god.
So we've combined our old questions and some new questions together, and today it's Q&A with a twist.
As you can see, look at that. You're going to see us deteriorate during the end of this video.
So we're going to be trying like lots of different Filipino alcohol.
This isn't all of the basic Filipino alcohol, because this is
just
the only
like a smidge of it.
Yeah, this is like the only thing that we can find around our area that is available at the moment.
But it's good because it means maybe we can do other parts. So this is like part 1 of us trying Filipino alcohol.
Start off here on my right. So we have got Smirnoff Mule. It's just another, I don't know, it's a Smirnoff brand, but I've never seen it anywhere else.
It says it's Smirnoff, ginger beer and lime. So interesting.
But yeah, I love this, by the way. So we've got Smirnoff Mule, San Mig Pilsen, Tandoy Ice, Red Horse. Ooh, this looks deadly.
Looks like the most dangerous drink I've ever seen. I've never seen a drink look so scary. That looks like death in a bottle.
And then we've got, what's this? Is it
Thunderdor? No,
Emperador Light. I got another Tandoy Ice, but a blue one. San Mig Light and San Mig flavoured beer, which is apple, I believe.
I'm not actually the biggest beer drinker at all. And I also don't like brown liquor. I normally, in the UK, we go for white liquor. Yeah. It's quite weird. Like here in the UK, we shot vodka. But here, you don't shot vodka.
Babe,
you shot like whiskey and rum.
You're the only one who shots vodka.
No, that's not true. That is not true. In the UK, we shot vodka, whereas here you shot brown liquor, which in the UK, you don't shot brown liquor. So it's like opposites. So yeah, let's start the Q&A. Okay guys, so you've absolutely killed it with the questions. We have got lots to answer. We're going to try and get through as many as we can and as quick as possible. So let's start with the first drink. What drink are we going with first?
Let's go for Mule, shall we?
Mule.
Let me just open it up.
So the first question is, what's your biggest goal for 2022?
That's a big one. Oh, that's so
I like
nice.
that.
It literally just tastes like ginger beer.
That's easy to drink. What's the percentage? 6. Oh, it's not too bad. Nice. So biggest goal for 2022?
Ooh. I think just travel everywhere in the Philippines, just try and get to like different islands as much as we can. And
like just grow in ourselves, grow in, like learn and just get better at everything, and just, yeah, I think this year's all about growth and travel for us and having fun. That is the main thing.
That's the main thing, having fun.
Yeah, for sure. Ip dip do, mum's on the loo. Something, 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 out goes you. So, Tandoy Ice.
Right, Tandoy Ice. I'd say this is basically like Smirnoff Ice in the UK.
So the question is, how old are we?
Right. I am 24 years old.
I'm 23.
So we're still young.
Cheers. Young. Cheers to being young.
Cheers to being young.
Oh, that's very easy to drink.
So nice.
That's dangerous. Next drink.
You're literally going to see us go downhill.
Yeah, maybe, especially with this.
Oh,
jeez.
I'm gonna leave this last because I've never had this and it looks scary. Like, look at that. Do you know how much percentage that is?
It says 80 proof, which we think is 40%, which is normal gin. But that's crazy.
Alright, should we go for
Red Horse?
Red Horse?
Red Horse is like every single Filipino seems to drink Red Horse.
This is like the main drink here in the Philippines.
I don't like beer, so I would never ever get this.
Right.
So I'm probably not going to like it, but it's not that like it's bad, it's just I don't like beer.
It does smell very bitter.
It smells like beer. I don't like beer. The question is, what's our favourite place in the Philippines? You say yours, I'll say mine.
My favourite place? Oh, there's too many.
I've got 2 favourites.
I'd say Siargao.
Yeah, mine's Siargao and then Camiguin. I love Camiguin so much. I just wanna go back straight away now.
When you're in Siargao, you don't want to just feel free, and you're just gonna want to stay there.
Everyone we know has extended there, so cheers to Siargao.
Cheers to Siargao.
Why does it taste so bad?
right, you know. It's nice. It is very strong, bitter.
Just tastes like awful.
Right. Next question.
Oh, it's still in my mouth.
Oh, this is actually quite funny. Is Czar full-blooded Filipino? How about Zoe? Well, I'm full blood. Zoe?
Ako din. No, I'm.
What do you think?
I'm only joking.
Is she full blood?
I'm only joking. I'm fully British, but I'm a quarter Welsh, but that's also British. So I can actually say the longest word in Welsh. Do you want to hear it?
Go.
Clangfai Pukwin Gekia Rich Fishing Point Isilia Go Go Goch.
What? And do you know what that means?
It's a train station.
Train station.
So there
Say
you
it
go.
again.
Clangfai Pukwin Gekia Rich Fishing Point Isilia Go Go Go.
How long have you been creating content together, and why did you start?
So this one's a hard one to answer. Like we were like unintentionally creating content together way before we started our channel.
Like, you know where people were just making them proper travel videos, like them cinematic videos?
Yeah, we just...
I thought I was Sam Calder. And then I'd look back to the old videos that I've made.
Just
oh my God.
ever since we met, we started talking about like traveling and that we always used to make these little movies on our phone that we thought were like the best videos ever, to be
It's
honest.
just basically like
a hobby we decided to try and turn into.
And it is fun.
Yeah, let's go for this one because it's flavoured. I like flavoured drinks, but it is beer again, so...
It's San Miguel flavoured beer. It's apple flavour.
Oh, it smells like apple juice.
Whoa, I'll pour my own one.
Yeah, but a lot...
Jesus Christ.
No, but that...
The next question is, what was your jobs before moving to the Philippines?
Oh, it was the most brilliant job ever.
It's amazing, guys. Like, everyone should do it.
We worked in a hospital together. We were like, in the UK we call it healthcare assistants. So it's like you basically help the nurses, but you don't give meds or do the paperwork.
Basically do all the patient
Personal
cares.
care.
Yeah, personal cares.
So that's very nice. And we've dealt with a lot together. We've literally been on shift
Name
together
everything.
and done all sorts together. We're not
Name
going to go into
everything.
details because we need to keep this PG, but
But if you do see us in person, you can
maybe we can let you know.
Maybe we can let you know, but feel free to ask.
Some inside stories.
Yeah, we've got loads of stories. But anyway, yeah, we worked at the hospital for 4 years.
4 and a half.
4 and a bit.
Cheers.
Cheers
Cheers
to the
to Hinchinbrook Hospital.
Hinchinbrook Hospital and AAU.
We miss the people, not the job.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad, but still beery.
I don't know.
It's the aftertaste for me. It tastes so like a field.
A field? When did you eat a field?
No, like wheaty. It's made from wheat, right?
We forgot to rate, guys. I'd rate Smirnoff Mule
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Tannoy Ice
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Red Horse,
3 out of 10.
for me, I'd give it a 5. I'm 50-50.
This one, 5 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Right.
Alright, next question. How your relationship started and how you met.
I feel like we should have a strong drink for this one.
You think?
Yeah. What do you think? Should we go for the gin or the Emperador?
Alright, let's have a shot then.
Emperador?
Oh my god, this girl. Emperador Light. I think it's rum or is it? Oh, it's brandy.
55.
55.
So that's like half of 50 is 25, so like 27%. I know I'm not going to like it.
We'll just have a little shot because we don't really want to get...
We're not even halfway through the questions.
We don't really want to get absolute...
So, how we met.
How we met.
Who even goes for this one?
Should we join...
story?
Should we join these two questions together?
So yeah, there's 2 questions. So there's how your relationship started / how you met, and who fell first, Zoe or Czar.
How we met. We met in a club.
Called The Box.
It's called The Box. The Box.
And it was the last ever night that club was open, but I didn't know that. And it was my first ever time clubbing. I was 18 years old. I went with my friends for the first ever time. So my friends knew Czar and his friends. So they like said hi and everything. And Czar kept trying to dance with me.
No.
Yes, you did.
I can't. No.
He kept trying to dance with me.
No.
Anyway,
No.
my friends like moved me, like not like to get away from him, but they were like, let's go. So we went, and then a little bit later we were dancing on the dance floor, and my heel broke. I was a little bit drunk, but like I said, my heel broke and I fell backwards. And somebody caught me. So it's really cringy. It's like something out of a movie. But yeah, he caught me, but I didn't really care. So I just like left. And then I don't remember seeing you for the rest of the night. And then Czar added me on Facebook and I accepted it. And I was like to my friends, that guy from the club, Kazar, he just added me on Facebook. And they were like, oh, Czar, yeah, we know him. So like my friends all knew him. And then, do you want to know what his first line was? His first ever message to me was, who are you? And I was like, you added me.
Where was this, like, ages ago?
He was like, I was like, you added me. And then he was like, ha ha ha. And then he sent me a picture of him with a box of flapjack.
Alright, anyway, so
if you want to pick up line, who are you?
I know it sounds cringy, but it really did happen.
Yeah, so that's that. And then from then on, we just started talking every single day. I think you fell first, but I literally fell first.
You fell because you saw me. Alright.
Cheers to falling.
Cheers to falling.
Hell no.
I'd rate that a 3 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4. It wasn't too bad.
Oh.
It's not the worst, but not the best. Right, next question.
Despite the fact you are not the same race, why do you choose to love each other? And what do you like about each other?
I mean, it's not really about being
It's not
a
about
different
the
race.
race, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I never ever imagined that I would, like, in my mind, I never thought that I would be. It wasn't that I wasn't open to it. I just had never pictured that. But then I think back, like, Zayn Malik was my favourite one in One Direction, so maybe I just didn't know.
Apparently I look like Zayn Malik.
I didn't say that. Zar's cousin said he looked like Zayn Malik. I don't think so, but you got Zayn Malik haircut, didn't you?
I always got a picture of Zayn Malik on my phone, and we're like, can you do it like this?
But to be honest, I actually think having a multi-racial or multicultural relationship is actually really cool, because it means you get to experience 2 different things, and it like 2 different ways of doing things, and that's just like super cool, and it's so much fun. Like, I get to experience things that I would never have experienced if I was just with like a British guy.
It's good to have the same goal in a relationship though, just so that you can, both of you
Work
can just
towards
work
things,
towards
yeah.
it.
For sure. Team.
So yeah. Right. Next drink. Should we try and get rid of that taste? Let's go a bit of a light. Should we try a bit of mule again?
Okay.
Right, let's have a little bit of mule.
That was our favourite, so.
Just to get rid of the Emper taste.
I can still taste the beer. Next question is, any plans to visit Botanas?
Oh, yes.
Cheers to Botanas.
Cheers to Botanas.
When we have money. No, seriously, the flights to Botanas are just like next level.
Expensive.
It's the same as an international flight.
Like, we really want to go to Botanas, but it's literally the price for the
flights.
One
day, hopefully.
One day. Do you have strange phobias?
Oh, I've got 2. One is fire. Fire just terrifies me. Like, I just feel like that's the worst way you could possibly die.
I can try and put that clip in Baraka actually, where
honestly,
Zoe was so scared.
I was a bit annoyed actually, because this stupid fire dancer came up to me and was like putting all this fire like right next to me. He could see I was clearly distressed. Like, I was close to crying, because he was like, the fire was like, I could, yeah. My second phobia is actually the same phobia that my mum has as well, which is birds inside. So like...
Not even inside, babe.
No, inside. Like, flapping around my head.
Just not even inside, just...
No, but in like enclosed spaces. Like
flapping.
Birds.
You're even scared of butterflies flapping next to you.
Yeah, like I don't like... No... Yeah, but butterflies not so much, but birds like flapping like around my head. Like in the UK, like cats bring birds into the house, and once my cat brought 2 birds into the house. Czar was working at Costa at the time, and I actually rang him, and he actually left work to come and get 2 birds out of my house, because I was crying my eyes out, because I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't get them out, because every time I'd even tried to help it get out, it would flap around and scare me, and I was crying. So
flying around the kitchen, and I don't know how I'm gonna get out, and I hate it. It keeps going around my head, and now I'm crying.
I don't really have... I don't know.
Oh, Tukok.
No, that's not really a phobia.
That is a phobia. You are frightened of Tukok.
Babe, I was half asleep.
He is so scared of
Tukok.
Tukok.
I was asleep.
Right, he's scared of Tukok. Next question.
Next question. How do you afford to travel? Do you make money, and how do you manage your finances? Ooh.
We saved very hard for 2.5 years.
We were meant to be going to the Philippines last year, but due to COVID, we couldn't. So we managed to work an extra year and save extra money for 1 more year.
And due to COVID, there was a lot of staff absences, which meant there were a lot of extra shifts to pick up.
We were literally grinding.
Like the 2 months before, the 2 months before we came here, I managed to pick up an extra 14 shifts in 2 months. And
she had no days off.
Yeah,
basically.
Literally for 2 months, I was like, I just worked every single day, and I worked constant night shifts as well. So I literally worked every single night for about 2 months straight. I'd have like 1 night off, and then I'd just go straight back to work again. And you worked a lot as well.
I work a lot, but not as much as you though, because of my injury. Basically.
Yeah, so I had shoulder surgery, so he was a little bit.
So I was off work for 3 months, I'd say.
Yeah. But then when you came back to work, like you still picked up as much as you could.
As much as I can, yeah. This
also reminds me of
WKD,
which is another very popular 16-year-old drink in the UK, even though you're not allowed to drink when you're 16. But
hey ho.
Hey ho. So do we make money? Not really. We're pretty much still just fully on our savings. How do we manage finances? We basically have a monthly budget. And the first month we actually went over. Second month we were like bang on. Last month we were pretty much bang on. And then this month is only just starting, so we're still okay.
Yeah.
So we basically just have a budget. And then I'm actually going to link the next question because it's very similar, which is how much does YouTube earn? Is it sustainable to travel with YouTube income? So, I mean, it's definitely sustainable to travel on a YouTube income. But not for us right now. Like we are still heavily reliant on our savings. We haven't made nearly as much as what people think that you might make. We very much so like we'll stay in a hotel under budget so that then we can stay in a hotel that's slightly over budget. So that's how we kind of work it. So we'll stay in a really not very nice place to then next couple of days stay in a place that's actually over our budget, which is nice. So we
just
kind of evens it out.
Yeah.
So then we're not constantly on the hardcore.
Right, cheers to
saving.
Cheers to savings.
Easy. Are you permanently moving to the Philippines, and what made you choose the Philippines? So for the time being, Philippines is our main goal because we just love it here so much.
Ever since the first time I took Zoe here in the Philippines, she fell in love.
Yeah, like genuinely, when Czar first told me about he said like, I've got a family reunion, do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, sure. But Philippines had never been on my radar. Like I was looking at like Bali and like other places, but Philippines has never been on my radar.
Thailand, Vietnam.
Yeah, and then we went to his reunion and I thought, oh, we'll probably just like see some family, like maybe go to a few beaches. I didn't expect much. And literally the first day I sat in the van and thought, oh my gosh, this is the best place ever. And the rest of the trip was just amazing. Yeah. We went to Siargao, Cebu.
So the first trip here in the Philippines, we were here in Cebu actually. We did South.
Yeah, South Cebu. Then
that was hardcore. We did it hardcore.
Then we did Siargao. Then we did Aklan, and then Boracay.
Boracay, yeah. Next question. What's on your bucket list as a couple?
I don't really know.
Be successful.
Be successful and like just travel as much as possible. And I want to do the Mario Kart driving around Japan.
Yeah.
And you want to do a skydive in Dubai.
That's my dream.
So, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
With our lemonade because we don't have a drink in there. Pilsen, what a weird name.
Sandy Pilsen.
Why is it called Pilsen?
This is basically a
pale Pilsen, a brewed beer.
Basically very pale.
Pale ale.
Pale ale.
My dad loves beer. I'd love to like make him try a load of Filipinos beers. That'd be cool. Favorite Filipino food? There is so many. So many. But I love Filipino barbecue. I love boodle fights. I love kari kari and I love adobo. Adobo.
I just love all the Filipino foods.
And fish. And halo halo, ubi ice cream. Oh my god.
But you haven't really had that much ubi ice cream.
I know, but it's still my favourite. Cheers to ubi.
Cheers to ubi.
Absolute.
That's not
Why
bad.
does it taste like that?
Red Horse's works.
It's just the beer taste for me.
Alright, next question. What was the reason Czar's family moved to the UK, and how old were you when you moved? Oh, this is directly to me. Basically, we moved to the UK because my parents work. They also work at the hospital. So they went there, both of them, and then they picked us up
A few years
after
later.
a few years. I think I was about 8?
9, I think.
9. I was 9 years old when I moved to the UK. Alright. Where in the UK are you both
missed another one.
from? Where in the UK are you both
Oh yeah,
from?
sorry, you are right.
So we are both in this place called Huntingdon.
Which
you don't
is-
know where it
which
is, so we just say Cambridge.
Which is actually in a magazine for the England's most crappiest town. So
It's amazing.
that's where we live.
The only good thing about Huntingdon is it is in the middle.
So we live, the place that you'll most likely know is Cambridge. So we're 25 minutes away from Cambridge, and Craig and Raina from Feels Like Home are also not very far from Cambridge. So if we're ever in the UK at the same time, we can hopefully meet up with them again, because we miss them.
Love you, Craig.
Love you, Raina. Next question is, how tall are you both?
I'm a giant.
You've got to be truthful. Don't lie.
Right, I'm gonna be truthful.
Zara always lies.
I am 5'6".
He's 5'5" and a
I'm
half.
5'6".
He's 5'5" and a half.
No, don't listen to her.
He's 5'5" and a half.
I'm 5'6".
I'm 5'2".
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you 5'3"?
No, I'm like one up. If I was 1 more centimetre taller, I'd be 5'3". But I did actually break my back when I was 14 years old. So and
how did you do that, Zoe Griffiths?
Trampolining. But like in the picture, it was like kind of crushed, like downwards. So I feel like maybe I lost some height there. So maybe I would be 5'3" if it wasn't for that, you know. But yeah, I'm a midget. I'm small.
But I'd say it's an average height if you're in the Philippines.
Yeah, I'm the average height for Philippines, so I'm good. But UK, it's not an average height.
Cheers to height.
Cheers to height. 5'5" and a half.
5'6". Wait.
Oh, that was harder to swallow than I thought.
Is it?
Although, it was very frothy. But that hasn't got as bad of a taste as the other ones. So I'll rate that a 4.
Oh, I forgot. We've been forgetting.
Oh well,
food,
doesn't
right,
matter.
Yeah. I rate that a 5.
Most memorable place in the Philippines to you and why?
My hometown.
Me, I'd say actually Coasson Falls, because that was the first place we went, and I just thought, wow, it started my love for waterfalls, it started my love for the Philippines.
That's basically where everything started.
Yeah, so I'd say Coasson Falls. I was just amazed, and I had literally the best day ever. So yeah, Coasson Falls. Right, gin. Oh, yes.
No.
We are starting the gin on the best question. I actually like gin, but we're going to mix it with some lemonade. We won't shot it.
okay.
Yeah?
That's fine.
I can't open it.
That's fine. Ever since I was little, I really thought this was white vinegar. I'm not even joking. I thought it was vinegar.
So, the next question is, how did Zoe learn Tagalog? Well, you would like to think that my Filipino boyfriend would teach me. No, he doesn't. He doesn't speak to me in Filipino ever. He says he can't do it. It's too weird. He's been speaking to me in English for the past 5 years. He can't do it. So the people that taught me Filipino, well, Tagalog, is actually my old colleagues. We used to sit there on night shift and learn Tagalog. So shout out to Rodivi, April and Geraldine from the hospital, my lovely ates
Titas.
and titas. So Rodivi taught me to count to 10. Rodivi taught me, what else did she taught me? She taught me lots of naughty words, like very bad words.
Bad.
What else? She also taught me ah baby boo boo, gagagi goo goo. Then April taught me like ang sakit ng tiyan ko. She taught me ano ba ginagawa mo. Geraldine, I think she taught me just simple things like op and things like that. and she would always be like, call me Tita. So yeah, shout out to Rodovy, April and Geraldine for teaching me Tagalog, because this guy's useless.
I'm a good teacher. I did teach you.
You teach me, you teach me the odd word. You do teach me the odd word. You do teach it. He's got better. But I learned most of my phrases and sayings from my lovely Pinoys at the hospital. So cheers to
Wait,
Rodovy.
why is yours like
bubbly and
bubbly?
yours
Mine's
isn't?
not.
I think it's because you had beer still in yours.
But mine's been like that for ages.
I don't know.
I was going, mine.
You want some more?
I was thinking that. No.
Might be. There you go, bubbles. Cheers to Rodovy, April, and Geraldine. Miss you.
Cheers.
Oh, it's quite strong, but it goes away quickly. Diba?
I don't really drink gin, and then we're gonna finish this off.
Yeah. Who edits?
I edit. Zoe's in charge of all the social medias and the emails.
And like, when replying, it's always me.
She's basically the manager.
So bear in mind, when you leave Tagalog messages, I semi-understand, but then I have to clarify with him. So that's why you get an English message in return. Because as much as I can speak quite a bit, I'm not as good at typing it. When are you coming home? Who knows?
Who knows? We haven't booked a flight anywhere yet.
Who knows?
Basically, we'll come home when we run out of
When
money.
we're ready. And last question, last but not least, when is Zoe eating balut again? Never. I've already eaten it. I don't
think
need
she
to
should.
eat it again.
If this video gets 30k views, 30k views,
Okay. I won't
she's
be
gonna
eating
eat
balut.
bullet. No, 30k views.
Yeah, but it's not going to get that, so it's fine.
Alright, I'll leave it up to you guys. 30k views.
So,
And then
cheers to
another
not...
bullet videos.
Cheers to not having balut again. So, thank you
next
to
minute-
everyone who's subscribed to us, by the way. You are all the best. And we've got some we're very sorry that our posting in June have been outrageous. It's because we were just getting so like, we were in the province, all of Czar's family from all over the world.
Very hard to make content.
Yeah, and we just wanted, and like we felt like we needed to spend lots of time with them and not go off and edit and upload and things like that. So, but we are back for good.
Back
We are
in
gonna try and
full strength.
upload every other day from now on. That's what we're gonna try and do. Might not happen. Might be every 2 days, but we're gonna try
as much as we can.
Yeah, so we're actually, our next destination, we're going for a whole month. So leave down below where you think we're going.
But anyway, make sure to like,
Share,
subscribe,
leave a comment down below.
press that notification bell on, and help us drink this gin.
Oh, by the way, we never mentioned, like, I'd say a lot of these drinks I haven't actually tried before, by the way. I think the only ones I've tried before is the mule and Tandoori ice.
That's it.
So these are all fresh for me.
But anyway,
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.